Mike Davis in at running back. Jackson over the middle, and it's incomplete. Intended for the rookie Isaiah Likely, and DJ Reed got a hand on it.
All those little things that have to go well when you have this light rain.
3rd down and 6. Jackson on the slant has the first down, but the ball comes out. And are they going to say yes, incomplete?
That probably is the catch. I'm not discrediting the big hit because I like the hit.
Looking at his right hip, according to Michael Grady, as the Ravens pick up the first down with Davis. Lost the football, pops out. No signal yet. And there's a scrum for the football. John Harbaugh is right in front, signaling the Ravens have it. At first glance, it did look like Baltimore had it, and they do.
Aggressive move right at the tail end of the play. Kind of puts his head down. He's going to run through the 2 defenders. He's already switched the ball away from the defenders. But that coming up there is DJ Reed. And he's only 5'9", so DJ Reed is able to get just as low as Mike Davis, who's 5'9", and gets his helmet on the football.
Michael Clemens, the rookie, sacked twice today. 3rd down and 6. Jackson looking deep down the sideline, intercepted. Great catch by DJ Reed. His 5th career interception.
Launch it to lead the receiver down the field. Kind of tried to feather it in there, and once he tried to do that, you can see the receiver and the defensive back both slowing down to see who's going to be able to make the play. And he underthrew that ball probably by about 7 or 8 yards at minimum.
You can certainly see a screen here. Spiro trying to get it to Mari Cooper in space.
Brissett, quick strike, near side, and what a pop. DJ Reed with a smack. Hunt, beautiful block by Njoku, but the Jets keep coming. Mosley, also DJ Reed was there.
A Brett Maher 50-yard field goal to win it for the Cowboys. 2nd and goal. Burrow will take a shot. Back of the end zone. Higgins, the toe tap.
Official's going to confer on this one.
Out of bounds.
Jets 31, 1st and 10. Gaskin, Ingold with the block, the fullback into the near side, and then banged out of bounds.
Teddy Bridgewater was the quarterback for Denver in that game. Big pop, and the ball knocked free. Play is whistled dead as Judy took a massive hit. DJ Reed over there.
One of them a 39-yard touchdown against the Chargers.
Dulcich walked on at UCLA, added 40 pounds in college. Ripping, deep throw, downfield, knocked away. Sutton against DJ Reed.
What you're counting on is Sutton being able to use his body and go over the top and make the play. But you have to give DJ Reed nothing but credit there. Never panicked. See, when that ball gets hit right here, that's called the moment of truth time for a defensive back. And DJ Reed handled it without panic.
3rd and 10. Rippin uncorks it. Off the deflection. Intercepted. C.J. Mosley. And it's over.
Excellent coverage right there. DJ Reed one more time on Cortland Sutton. And Mosley comes over and snags it. And that's somewhat fitting for this Jets defense, because when you talk with people on the team and the organization, how many times does C.J. Mosley's name come up as a leader?
He came back from and then got relieved by Bailey Zappi, who looked very good. And then the Patriots seemed to fall apart. First pass is broken up. Stevenson in the backfield. Give it to him. Stevenson running directly into that line for no gain on the play. Shotgun. Allen steps up, fires, deep ball, knocked away. The recovery by Reed against Stephon Diggs.
Reed with the catch-up speed, ball just a tad short, which allows Reed to make a play on it. And he does a wonderful job not panicking. And at what we call the moment of truth, when the ball arrives, has his head around and makes a play on the football.
They were short and hit the crossbar. This would be over a 50-yard kick, so they wouldn't even attempt it from here, I don't think.
Well, they need the 12 for a first. It's low, grabbed by Parker, right in front of Reed.
I think everybody's looking at it from how is he going to grow as a passer down the stretch here in 2022. I just don't think he could have handled that workload the way they were working him the last 6 weeks.
Simeon out the back door, dives for close to a first down.
They're up in their areas of blocking. We'll see a lot more gap scheme power running today.
Play fake. Cousins sells it, and it bounces off the hands of Justin Jefferson in a matchup with DJ Reed.
Like he's capitalized.
Cook remains in there, 11 carries, 62 yards, and a touchdown. Give it to him again. This time Cook runs into a wall.
Because you got to do a lot of things in this offense. You got to go out wide like he is.
2nd and 12. Diggs stacked up by Reed.
You know, we talk about it.
We'll see what Jeff Ulbrich, second-year defensive coordinator, has up his sleeve against this explosive offense. That pass broken up. DJ Chark, the intended receiver, in a matchup with DJ Reed. The battle of DJs during the offseason has dealt with injuries this year. New set of downs. Step. Deep shot. Goff. Broken up right at the end of the play. Jameson Williams, the burner.
And everything is there for Jared Goff. This ball is just a little bit short because Jameson Williams is running away from DJ Reed. But because the ball is short, it brings Reed back into the play. And because he never gives up on it, reads Jameson Williams reaching for the football. And when his arms came up, DJ Reed's arm came up.
And a huge play at the 12-minute mark of the third if the Jets can hold Detroit to a field goal try. And they will.
Watch as Raymond 11 at the bottom of your screen goes inside. He's got to reach back for.
Shotgun, Goff. The pass to Raymond. The Jets comfortable giving up that kind of yardage.
Foot injury in camp. Lawrence deep downfield and reaching for it, incomplete. Marvin Jones was there, battled for it, contested on the play. 5 wide on 3rd and 10. Kirk, Christian Kirk, comes up about 3 yards shy. DJ Reed makes the tackle. It's 4th down and 3. ETN, who is in motion, makes the catch, and he's going to pick up the first down.